one.
G'day guys, Jai Hoffman here. I'm going to talk you through a little bit of an office sequence today. So this is really great for releasing our upper backs and really opening up our posture through the front. When we're sitting at desk for an extended period of time, the chest really seems to tighten up and starts to pull those shoulders forward, which can lead to rounding through the back or a kyphotic posture. So I'm going to give you a heap of little exercises that can be done at home. I'm going to use a couple of props, but we don't need to have the props either. The first movement we'll come through is called a thread the needle. So with this, I'm really going to open up through the back of the shoulder and my lat, or the big back muscle that runs down the side of the body. Placing the roller between the hand and the knee, I keep my core engaged by pulling the bottom rib into the back rib and then lengthening my tailbone to the back of the room. I place, with the palm facing upwards, my hand on the roller and I press through. As I press through, I exhale to deepen that movement and press through further. 4 to 5 reps each side, and then I'll show you on the other side without that roller as well. Setting up for my cat-cows. Cat-cows are a really beautiful movement that work the spine through extension and flexion. I bring myself to a tabletop position with my hands under the shoulders and my knees underneath my hips. From there, as I inhale, I lower my stomach down to the ground, my eye gaze comes up to neutral. And then as I exhale, I start to press the ground away, rounding through the back, rounding through the shoulders. I keep my elbows locked throughout the movement. Inhale, bringing the tummy down, eye gaze comes up to neutral. Exhale, pressing the floor away, rounding through back, rounding through shoulders. Inhale, bring it back. Slow through this movement, really trying to articulate the spine. So I want to feel each vertebrae move through each of the movements. I like to go through about 10 reps. With 10 long breaths. Squat hold with thoracic rotation. My thoracic is my upper spine, so again, opening up through that upper spine. Bring your squat hold as deep as you can without the heels lifting. So I want to keep the heels grounded down into the floor and then find that nice comfortable position. Some of you might sit here, some of you might sit further down here. Keep the upper body nice and strong. Trap the knee and then open the hand towards the ceiling, turning the thumb to the back of the room. Releasing down, changing sides. Five reps each side. Coming into our band pull-aparts. Band pull-aparts are really great at strengthening that posterior chain of the back. So talking about my traps, my lats, my rhomboids. So I'm strengthening through the shoulder blades and opening up through that posture. Set yourself nice and strong. Glutes are engaged or my bum's engaged by slightly squeezing. Pull that bottom rib into the back rib and maintain that core position. Have the shoulders neutral. So this is full up, this is full down, midpoint here. And then opening the band up like this. I want my shoulder blades to squeeze together and be conscious of that core position the entire time. Don't let all of the tension off at the end of the movement. Again, without the band, same position, squeezing into the backs of the shoulder blades. 10 reps through there. Moving over to the wall. Without the block for this movement, this is called an open book. I place the inside knee to the ground, the outside knee into the kneeling position. My knee is directly over the top of the ankle. Bring the hands up to the front of the room and bring the hands together. As I exhale, I press my front hand forward and open the back one to the wall. Inhale, bring it back, bringing the shoulder back into line with each other. Exhale to open up. So I'm opening through thoracic rotation and opening that upper back up again. Do both sides, 5 to 8 reps a side. Our final movement is called an elephant, again opening up through that thoracic rotation. I use a block against the wall and I'm going to lock my hip into place by pressing my hip against the block and against the wall. I can use anything for this. A roller or anything you've got around the house of about a similar size. Maybe even a lunch container. From there, coming into my tabletop position again, hands under the shoulder, hip over the top of the knee and the core locked into place. From there, this block locks my lumbar or my lower spine into place. Bring the outside hand to the outside edge of the head. This makes my elephant ear. From there, I press my elbow towards my opposite wrist and then open up towards the wall. Elbow to wrist, opening up towards the wall. Elbow to wrist, exhale to open, opening up towards the wall. Again, repeat 5 to 8 repetitions each side. There's some really great movements to make sure we maintain good neck, shoulder, and spinal health.